So a lot of people assume you can just turn on a VPN, open Valorant, and play on another region's servers. And honestly, that's not quite how it works, because Valorant handles regions differently than most games. But the good news is that changing your server is still very doable once you know which method fits your situation. So today I'll walk you through how to change your server in Valorant, step by step, using ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. And just a reminder, I'll include links to all the apps discussed in the description below. Now, the reason you'd want to do this usually comes down to two things. Either you want lower ping by picking a better server, or you want to play with friends who live in another part of the world. Basically, Valorant sorts every account into a regional shard, like North America, Europe, Brazil, Latin America, Korea, or Asia Pacific. Your shard gets set by your physical location the moment your Riot account is created, and you can only matchmake with players inside that same shard. So there are really two different kinds of server changes. Picking a different server inside your own shard is easy and built into the game. Playing on a different shard entirely is where the VPN comes in, and I'll cover both. For prerequisites, you'll need the Valorant client, a Riot account, and if you're going cross-region, a VPN. So to start, check which shard you're currently on. Go into your settings, then the About tab, and you'll see your game shard listed right there. Then for the first method, changing servers within your shard. On the play screen, click the signal icon above your player card. You'll see the available servers along with your real-time ping to each one in milliseconds, and you can select whichever you like. Something to note is that if you're in a party, only the party leader can set this. And keep in mind, it's a preference rather than a guarantee. So matchmaking can still route you elsewhere in your shard if your pick is overloaded. But nothing about your rank, match history, or progression changes when you do this, so feel free to experiment with it. So ultimately, if the server you want is inside your own shard, that little menu is all you need, and no VPN is involved at all. Now for the second method, playing on a completely different shard. This is where that common mistake comes in, because a VPN cannot move your existing account to another region. What it can do is set the region for a brand new account, since a new account's shard is based on the IP address you sign up with. So this is where Express, Nord, and Surfshark come in, and any of the three will handle this job well. First is ExpressVPN, which gives you over 3,000 servers across 113 countries. And on the device question, Express currently lets you connect up to 10, 12, or 14 devices at the same time, depending on which plan you're on. Next is NordVPN, which has the largest network of the three, with more than 9,400 servers in more than 140 countries. Nord has also had its no-logs policy audited by Deloitte, which is nice reassurance for an app that's routing your traffic. And Nord allows up to 10 devices to run at the same time. Finally, there's Surfshark, with over 4,500 servers in 100 countries, which is still plenty of coverage for this task. And what's unique about Surfshark is that it offers unlimited device connections, which means you can cover as many devices as you like. So you, your family, and even your friends can all be using it at the same time. So ultimately, Nord would be my first pick if your target country is less common, because of the wider coverage. But Express and Surfshark will both connect you to any of the major Valorant regions without trouble. But if device connectivity is what you need, Surfshark would be the way to go with their unlimited devices. Then here are the actual steps, and they're the same no matter which of the three you're using. So to start, install the VPN app and sign in. Then connect to a server in the country of the shard you want. So for example, if you want the European shard, connect to a server in a country like Germany or the UK. After that, and only once the VPN is connected, create your brand new Riot account. And again, the IP address you sign up with is what locks in the shard, so the VPN has to be on before you make the account. And finally, launch Valorant and log in with that new account. Then to verify it worked, go back into Settings and the About tab. The game shard should now show your target region. From there, you can use that same signal icon on the play screen to pick a specific server within the shard. And once the account exists, the shard is tied to the account itself, so you don't technically need the VPN running every time you play, though your ping is a different story, which I'll get to. Now there are a few honest trade-offs to know about. First, that new account starts completely fresh at level 1, so no agents, no skins, no rank, and no match history carryover. Second, the ping. Because you're now playing on servers across an ocean, your latency is going to be high, and a VPN generally adds a little latency rather than removing it. So this method is great for casual games with friends abroad, but it's not something I'd want for serious ranked play. Now if things aren't working, here are the usual fixes. If your new account landed on the wrong shard, the VPN almost certainly wasn't connected during signup. Unfortunately, you'll need to make another account with it on first. And if you hit login or launcher errors while the VPN is on, the usual culprit is Riot blocking that particular VPN IP range, since they do block some high-traffic VPN addresses. So try a different server in the same country, and it will usually clear up. Also, if your ping feels jumpy, a wired connection instead of Wi-Fi tends to help. Now, a couple limitations worth knowing. If you've genuinely moved to another country, the official route is a region of residence transfer through Riot support, and that's free. Just keep in mind it wipes your ranked progress, match history, and purchase history. Your skins, agents, and account level are preserved, and there's a 90-day cooldown between transfers. Though transfers within the Americas, so between North America, Latin America, and Brazil, actually keep everything. And regarding the rules, Riot's terms don't actually mention VPNs by name, and simply using one hasn't been shown to get accounts banned. But Riot has never explicitly blessed it either, so there's some gray area. Using a VPN to exploit regional pricing is definitely where the real risk is. So just to recap real quick. For a server inside your own shard, use the signal icon on the play screen and pick whatever has the lowest ping. For a different region entirely, connect Express, Nord, or Surfshark to a server in that country first, then create a new Riot account and confirm the shard in the About tab afterwards. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave those down in the comments below, as I love getting to answer as many of those as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.